This nigga was stressed out losing weight, but nah, they burying my man Thug. Shout out to YSL. I ain't on no slime shit, but I've been fucking with Thug for too long. So we ain't gonna even sit here and go all heavy on the Gunna shit or nothing like that. But like you said this nigga Thug was he showed the little fake smile joint. Mm-hmm. Like the smile to let you know, like, you know when a nigga be squatting down doing the jail pull, like, yeah, nigga, I'm good, nigga, like, he ain't good.
Hell no. Hell no, it's just a little quick flex, like, yeah.
And I do want y'all to know that, unfortunately, Thug was probably going through withdrawals and all that, but he been in there too long. He found connections to make sure he still get his script authorities.
Yes,
sir. And he made his song half a perky, half a zen. So I know he's making sure that because it's no way you're going to be in there for no 8-9 months going. You need the prescriptions.
Right.
He probably in that bitch taking
a rat on you.
Bro, he's probably in that bitch taking 30s and K2. Like, no cap.
Them niggas confirmed that your shit is a game. Like, it's just so much shit. No man is gonna be alright in jail knowing all these niggas that you put on is they're out and they're living their lives and shit.
Right.
And you not be stressed. And you know damn well you going down.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's like when I look at Thug and I look at him, like he was the nigga that was saying, you know, I got a rat radar. Like I know all the rats around me. Like I know when a nigga fool, like when a nigga acting like for real, he really said that. Like man,
he said that, but you the one in locked up.
He's talking about some man. He said, man, these niggas out here lie on their mom, lie on their dad, lie on their brother, but going to stand to the honest to God truth, and they will. They're lying right in their mom and their brother and their daughter and their sister, but they'll go right in front of that judge and tell 100,000% the truth, and that's fucked up, man.
You can tell who a rat.
You could,
and 3 niggas probably behind you in that interview probably was the main ones.
And then you go on a $1 million worth of game interview and you sitting there like, yeah, like you know, I know stuff from my past is gonna come, but you know, it's like nigga, he knew, like when you do enough shit, you knew, like when you do enough shit, it's like you know, like you know they say what goes around come around. He knew that come around was coming.
He knew he was gonna catch up.
He didn't know when.
Dark comes to the light.
Real shit.
It's dangerous.
He didn't like, and it's only fucked up.
What you do in the dark.
It's only fucked up because you could look at it from so many angles. Like these YSL niggas made it seem as though they was the new Death Row. Like they made it seem as though they was the new hood, loyal, stick by the street code, institutionalized. None of them niggas stood on the business they were supposed to stand on. Y'all left Thug to literally fry. They're gonna treat that nigga like he John. What was his name? John Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas.
No. What was the nigga that Denzel played in American Gangster? You know what I'm talking about? Like who was he playing as? He is playing as one of the big kingpins. I'm pretty much trying to say they're gonna turn Thug into like he Big Meech and he John Gotti. Like they gonna literally like turn that nigga like he just this overpower. Like they really trying to violate this man, diminish his character. Like
he murdered that nigga.
Word up, like he literally like he's just one of these just ultra king. Yes, Frank Louis. They gonna literally turn that nigga into Frank Louis. Like he just this big kingpin, and he gotta give over information if he wants to decrease his jail time. And if you want to be real, you gonna be real in jail, and that's fucked up. Look at Big Beach. Look at all these niggas. Look at what they gotta do. It's either you gonna die in jail or you gonna tell to get some time out. And even if you tell to get some time out, you done fucked up your whole legacy by telling. Yeah, he did this. He put work in. He was with the Colombians, but he did tell. He gave the plug up to get 15 of his years knocked off. He did go start believing in the Lord and change his ways. You just diminished that whole 30 years of gangster shit.
Yep. His legacy is besmirched at that point.
But if you want to keep the legacy and be a real nigga, you gotta be a real nigga and die in jail. Yes. So that's the only way you can keep the legacy. You can't save yourself. You gotta just rot and like it's fucked up. So many angles you could look at it. Look at this shit from, but I want everybody to look at that shit and just look at it from their perspective. But these YSL niggas really made it seem like they was really on that slime shit, really on that gang shit. Fuck that trial shit. Fuck the judge. The DA can eat a dick. Like this is it. And now when you in the core hearing, and you hear the lyrics, it don't sound good when Metro Boomin and them don't got the beat playing. It's this acapella flow, and the nigga literally said, "This that YSL shit, this that slime shit, this that gang shit, this the fuck the judge shit, this the take it to trial shit, fuck the DA shit." It's like when you hear that acapella without Metro Boomin or somebody on the it don't sound bubbly. That's just all I'm saying. And it's just like now they taking it a step further. They wasn't just doing it in New York. Now they trying to really get niggas out of here off their lyrics.
Yep.
They trying to say Casanova was kings of the gorilla shit. Like they really is trying to like bury niggas. YFN Lucci was out here telling on niggas, or YFN Lucci whole time they was sitting there saying, "Nah, the YSL niggas telling." They like, "Nah, fuck you niggas. Y'all niggas in jail whole time." YFN Lucci and them was right. They been preaching this shit for the past 4, 5, 6 years, saying, you know what I mean, yo, them YSL niggas is telling, because that's why we in jail. Nobody believed it. This nigga Thug is in an interview talking about some, yeah, I really killed that nigga, but I fuck with what he do with his mom for his mama and everything, so I'm gonna give him a pass because he take care of his mom. Like, what? Thug said this shit years ago.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, nah, them YSL niggas, them YSL niggas was getting in the shootout with YF and Lucci and them and telling the cops, yeah, we shot back at them because they pulled up on us the other day and shot at us. It was a retaliation. Now y'all getting YF and Lucci and them niggas in jail, and they in jail dying, and they trying to tell motherfuckers like, yo, them YSL niggas is telling. No, they not. Y'all telling. That's why y'all in jail. No, they in jail because the YSL niggas been telling.
Yes.
Niggas been on paperwork since 2013. Niggas been a confidential informant since 2013.
And that's why I'm saying, if you haven't
You
seen
don't go
that
to jail
video,
for snitching.
if you haven't seen that video of the YSL member, I don't remember his name.
Woody.
Yeah, and he just breaks down this person's name, what they
The
did.
dude, the girl looked right at him like, when you telling us all this information, we're not gonna be able to do nothing or helping you like lower your sentence because we're not the judge. He's still voluntarily for 3 hours providing nice and calm, swivel, precise information.
And then looking stressed as hell, putting his head down.
Name dropping rappers, name dropping niggas, government, Jeffrey Williams, cause I be looking at Jeffrey like, I fuck with him, but you really a stupid nigga. Like, why would you have all this money and all this fame and act like that? But that's just the type of dude Jeffrey was. He just was just a rich nigga that was just stupid. It's like you smutting these niggas' names out.
Yes.
Gunna sitting there like, nigga, I'm out already. I'm out.
His YSL gang, yes man. Like,
were you there the time you and Jeffrey Williams got pulled over? Yes, ma'am. When they searched the car and retrieved narcotics and artillery, you confirmed on your side it wasn't yours. Yes, ma'am. So you're basically saying whatever was in the car, it ain't mine, but it was only y'all two in there. So you're basically saying it ain't mine, so it has to be Jeffrey's.
Yes.
Dry snitching. That's literally the definition of telling. You didn't say his name, but you said like, yeah, it was just me and Zion in the car, but I don't know who weed that was. But it was me and Zion in the car, but I'm telling you, it was not mine. You're basically saying, yeah, it wasn't me. I don't know who did it.
Not even dry snitching. That's straight up out the bag snitching right
That's not straight up snitching is saying, yeah, me and Jerry was in the car, it's not mine, it's his. That's straight up. He dry snitched because he said it's only them two.
If two people in the car,
it has to be his by default. That's why I said it's dry, because you're not blatantly saying it, but you're basically saying it. You're like, it ain't mine, but I know who it is. But it ain't mine though.
Yeah.
That's why, like when she said, "Are you confirming you and Jeffrey Williams got pulled over today?" Yes, you confirmed it was y'all two that got pulled over, and you're confirming that what was in the car of that pullover wasn't yours. It's dry snitching.
Yes.
It's still telling though. I'm not sitting there saying, "Oh, that's a certain." No. It's like niggas be out here saying he didn't snitch. He told the truth, man. He told. There is no, it ain't snitching. He told the truth. Telling the truth is snitching. Telling the truth is telling. If you tell a motherfucker the combination to the code of a fucking box that got money, jewelry, old phones, and messages, you're telling.
Yep.
There is no you told the truth. You're snitching. Then you got other motherfuckers on the phone with their big mom, and they talking about some, yeah, you tell them whatever you need to tell them because you need to get home to your son. You need to make sure you get home to your daughter. You know that we need you.
Yeah.
You need to tell them whatever they need. Because remember that time you told me when he had told you that you did something, he was going to come to where we stay at with? Nah, I feel what you saying. Y'all now, now your baby mama are exposed. You was already pillow talking.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all need to look at that shit, and y'all need to realize, bro, all that real niggas, all that never stand tall, never fall, that shit is cat. Niggas will tell on you to get their sentence reduced because they don't want to see their baby mom getting hit. Y'all gotta understand that.
Especially if they're getting off of witness protection and all that
These niggas that be in these situations and everything like that don't want to be there.
They don't.
So literally, I'm an honest man, and like honestly, I stay out of all situations like that. Every day, all day. I'm not gonna snitch if I don't know shit.
And I was thinking about this the other
So I stay out
day.
the way.
The main reason why I don't put myself into that type of situation because I know where my loyalty stands. I'm the type of nigga that if I know it ain't my
I'm
gun,
loyal to my damn life.
like if I know it ain't my gun, I know my man got priors, I'll take a joint from my man's because I know I might get the lighter joint and I might be able to see the light of day and they might bury him, but I know niggas don't got that same loyalty I got. I know it's niggas that I be like, nah, it ain't mine. I don't know whose it is. Like it was already in the car before I got in. Like that's why I don't trust niggas and I don't be around them because I know niggas not gonna have that same integrity and same loyalty that I carry. They don't. Niggas will tell you. It didn't go right to your big mom house, Slayer. You sitting there calling the crib trying to check on your kid and your man's in. So yeah, I was over here just checking on niggas and everything. Everybody was good. Like nah, like y'all gotta really realize, like bro, if you really seeing that street shit and that gang shit, you really looking at that, you like nah, I do want to be. A nigga that make it to the hood. Fuck where I'm at. I want to be a crip. I want you to really know that is like literally the worst mindset
There's
you
no
can
loyalty
have.
there.
Any nigga that's been in the game, that's 40, 50, 60 years old, if they real OGs, they gonna tell you that gang banging was the worst decision they ever made in their life.
100%.
That was the dumbest thing that they could have did. Any real OG, a real nigga that put work in around you, he gonna tell you straight up like, nah, John, the worst thing I ever did was choose to be in blood. That was like the worst decision I ever could have made. Don't promote that it's the best thing in the world. You got these kids out here thinking that throwing up seeds and putting a mask on at 9, 10, 11, and 12 is cool when they know they go to the wrong area. That shit ain't fucking cool. Like, it's not cool. Like, y'all gotta stop making it seem like this shit is a trend. Like, even if I'm playing Xbox and I see all these 12, 13, 14-year-old kids got 4K in their name, it's like, I ain't even know that fucking good neither, in my opinion. Like, it's I just feel like the direction this world is heading is just heading into too much of a negative and toxic place. And I'm not going to go too deep into it because we already talked about it. But it's like before, it was the niggas that was selling powder, Jeezy, breaking this, breaking cocaine, selling this, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. Now, it's the area about being the junkie and being cool off of being off 430s and a pint of lean and it almost hurt my stomach. Like, it seemed like now, fuck being the nigga that sell booze, I want to be the nigga that's doing booze to us, like to the head.
Yes.
And that shift is crazy. Because like you said, back in the day, it was
the trapper. Now it's the junkie. Now it's the junkie that's promoting being the junkie. Before it used to be you was promoting the trap.
It was cool to be the seller rather than the dealer. I mean, it was cool to be the dealer
rather than the junkie, rather than the nigga that you're selling the product to. The music and the rap nowadays is based off of the individuals receiving the drugs, not the ones that sell it.
Now it's based on the consumer.
Yes. It's based off the junkie. It's okay to be off a couple 30s. It's okay to take a half a perk and a half a Zan. That's what we call halftime. That's promoted. Like, that's like more of the thing. Like, before, if you was a junkie, if you was a nigga, it don't matter if you was getting 20,000 a week off of butter. If you was smoking your own supply, you was a food. Like, you was looked at as food.
Yes.
Now, you can have $1 million and be a junkie and it's okay.
Yes.
I don't get that. Like, I thought at one point, if you was out here doing this, doing all that, it wasn't cool. Nowadays, it's like, if you a junkie, if you take perks and Zans every day, you smoke cigarettes, that's cool, that's okay. Tell us your story. I still see the shadows in my room. I understand. Like, you feel me? It's like I get it. Like, it's all emotional, sappy, simp rap. That's what that's another thing. It went from, okay, we don't buy nothing from me, so all they gonna get is dick and the deuces. Now we're promoting simping. We're promoting you spending millions of dollars on a chick that's a one night stand. That was sucker shit.
Yes.
But even before T-Pain said I fell in love with a stripper, it was cool. It was no problem. Now, it seemed like everybody's taking that approach.
Yes.
I'm gonna fall in love with a chick that I know I need to financially pay in order for her and me to both be satisfied, and that is okay. Before, even if you had 20 bitches, if you was paying for all 20 of them to fuck, you didn't have bitches.
Yeah.
No.
If you got 50 bitches,
You had
if
deals.
you got 50 bitches right now and you give all 50 of them 1,500 a piece, you the man. Like, it don't matter if you paid for it or if you paying them. You fucking 50 bitches, you paid for them. Oh well. Before, nigga, you like, yeah, I had a threesome with them bitches. I just gave them all like 200 a piece and we rocked out all night. Like, nigga, that don't count. You had to pay to play.
Right. Paying for pussy is crazy.
Knowing that you can get it for free off of being a real nigga. So it's like, that's why I said some people just don't got that type of sauce or that energy to be able to interact and be with a female without them having to pay to play. It's like, I don't gotta go through that. Like, I'm not, if I gotta pay you just to play with you, cool. I don't need to, you know what I mean? And I remember my man Kevin said it, like, you know, he'll pay $12,000 and $8,000 just to go past to getting to know each other and all that. Like, we could just get down, get busy, whatever. We could just know what it. But and I respect that and I understand that. But I'm like, man, them same chicks he probably paid $8,000 for, he could have fucked them for free $99. They didn't just been happy just to be around. And if you got it, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you how to spend your own money, what to do with your own money. But me personally, I'm
got it like that, rock out.
I'm not spending $1 million to 6 figures on a bitch that's a one night stand. Let alone a chick that I know I don't even really fuck with for real. And I'm just gonna be out here just paying to play and spending, and then you just gonna look at every female like they just somehow you can buy. You know what I mean? Like they're like, yeah, she has a price. I'll just give her $1,700. She'll let me fuck. No, like I never want to fall into that trap. Even if I got money to piss off, I still would never want to do that.
Nope, not happening.
Yeah, no.
Like, I don't even see myself going to the strip club.
Like,
I don't.
And
I'm gonna throw money and see ass shaking when I can just.
And I'm gonna be real, and I might be a weirdo for that. I feel the same exact. I don't see that joy in going all spending 2-3. That does not do nothing for me. I can go on just Instagram and see shaky butts all day. Like they want that act.
The stripper wins because she can't taking all that money home because you're throwing it like you're a madman.
And then she's gonna go home and post some OnlyFans content and get an extra couple dollars from them.
Yep.
Yes.
You're paying her to advance in her life while you just do a couple bands out of that could have been towards anything else other than that. Just to show that you
car,
got
new crib, whatever. Like,
as a man, don't hate on these women that's on OnlyFans that's showing their body to get ahead. Don't do that. The way that you get back at them is stop being the fucking horny weirdo that gotta subscribe to every OnlyFans fucking premium subscription that you fucking see. Because once y'all stop subscribing and once y'all start to wake up and realize that I don't gotta keep paying just to get a nut off, y'all are gonna make these bitches have to go and get real jobs or do real things that's gonna involve skill. Y'all are allowing these women to know that they can get millions of dollars with doing something that takes no skill. It takes no skill to be a woman and have a fat ass and lift one cheek up and make one jump while the other one sits still. That takes no skill. But when you men are so delusional enough to see that and willing to pay $50 a month premium to see it personally and have a direct chat with them, you're making these women that don't have no real life skills win.
Yeah.
I'm not taking no money away from their pockets. But if you sitting there, I'm tired of seeing all these females do OnlyFans. Okay, stop paying to jerk off then. Stop paying to just watch a chick because you want to have that engagement with her. Stop paying and just watch whatever you want to watch for free. Do whatever you want to do. Stop paying for all these premium fucking OnlyFans accounts, and you'll start to realize that females be like, damn, dudes are not stupid no more. They don't just see a fat ass and spend all their money. Exactly. That's how we beat that. That's how we awake from that. Stop letting just a fat ass and nice titties and a nice smile make us be like, damn, I'm about to spend my whole entire weekly check on this bitch. We have to stop doing that. It's just a new
trap that y'all falling for. Go ahead, have fun.
And that just all plays a part in the fact that socially, I feel like we're broken as a people.
Yes.
Because back then, at least, a man would just walk up to a woman and she gives him a fair shot and shit. Now, men are so scared to walk up to a woman and, you know what I'm saying, consent and all this other shit. Now they want to just back out and just get the get them the way that they know that they want to be got.
And this makes it even worse. They start leading with their pockets because they can't have a conversation with them. So they walk up to them and be like, "Yeah, how you doing? What's your cash up? I can send you 500 real quick." They gotta start the conversation off like that.
Flex with a Lambo truck and all this other shit. Show that you got money first before you even say a word.
Fuck what you doing. Fuck how your day was. Fuck where you work at. Where you from? How many kids you got? And then like women is putting pressure on men. Women are putting pressure on men that got no game to lead with their pockets.
Mm-hmm. And the only ones that benefit from that are the rich men of the world and not the average Joe.
Yeah, the men that got women, the men that got women. The men that got money to piss away to where they could just give 5, 7, 10,000 every day to chicks, and it don't matter because they don't value money. Then, like you said, at that point, it is what it is. At that point, they can just do whatever the fuck they want, but they still are paying to play. And I don't care how much money you got, I would never approve of it.
Yeah. All right, this ain't snitching on ourselves. But I gotta ask both of y'all, what's y'all go-to line? Meet a shorty. What's the first thing you say?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, the type of nigga I really just try to have a conversation with a female, so I can't even say I got that Will Smith, like you been running through my mind all day. I don't got that. I can't say I have that type of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you start the conversation then?
I started like a regular person.
You know what I'm saying?
You said what?
I said I usually leave with comedy, you know, trying to make them laugh at some shit.
But most of the time, the energy always translates into a woman just put herself around me asking a question that has nothing to do with nothing to start the conversation.
Yes.
That's how it goes all the time.
So you just show up, basically.
Yeah, basically. It's never no situation or no tight time where it's like, I feel like I got to overdo too much. I just have a regular conversation type shit. Like, yeah, I didn't know you'd be around here. Like that. It's always some type of, like, that's always how the conversation, it's always something like that. Something that's like, has nothing to do with nothing, but I'm knowing it's obvious that she's doing this just to start a conversation. Mm-hmm. So like you said, I'm going to lead with kindness and then it just goes after that. But honestly,
so
I can't sit there and say I lead with anything.
Yeah, so basically you just show up.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's the power that all three of us have, just to show up. Honestly, how I start for me is real simple. I'll give them a compliment, and if they want to continue the conversation, then I lead on saying, "All right, what would you like to eat?"
Like I never was in a situation where I felt like I had to lead with my pockets or show how much financial wealth I had in order to secure a situation for it to be valid.
I just straight up say, "What would you like to eat?"
Right.
Like honestly, literally, everybody says this. Like every woman been saying this since dawn of time. The best way to a man's heart is his stomach.
Right.
Hell no, these women just as greedy when it comes to food too.
Mm-hmm. But you got some women out here that be saying they don't want a man that cooks for them, like a man that cooks for them that doesn't do nothing for them, like they can cook for themselves. So it's a different type of world.
Then they can get past.
And Zah brought it earlier. You can have a man just having a car in the crib was enough. Nowadays, you could be a man, you could be out here that cook for yourself, you clean, you do your own clothes and all that, and you'll still have a woman say, nigga, I don't give a fuck, like how much money do you got? I don't care about you being clean and you brush your teeth every day and you got good dental and you got health care and I don't care about none of that. Like I don't care that you vegan and you fasting, nigga, where's the dollar sign? A big pun, you know, Biggie type of dude was a trend. And then it got to a point where it was like, all right, now, you know, being with a big ass Brock Lesnar muscular bodybuilder, now it just seems like, nigga, as long as you weigh 130 pounds or less, females are flock. Mm. Females is out here flocking to niggas that weigh less than them. That's the trend now. Yeah. Females don't want that, you know, that broad 6'2", 6'3", chiseled, females want that nigga that's like 5'4", $140. He wears smaller jeans than her. They wearing the same jeans. It's like, it just seems like no matter however way we look at it, it's like everything's going in backwards. Now you see everybody rocking Gumbies. Now you see everybody having the wild and crazy hairstyles. Niggas is wearing leather again. Niggas banned leather for 10, 15 years. That wasn't a thing. Niggas out here wearing snakeskin again. It just seemed like
niggas, they're bored. The people are out of ideas, so now fuck
they have to go back.
Retro, we gonna modernize the old way
and make it the new, make the old the new thing.
Yep. It ain't been done in a while. Fuck it, we just bring it back, and that's being original. Copy and paste some shit from way back when and bring it into now. That's different.
That shit is unbelievable. And it seems like no matter what, trends are gonna keep changing, and it's like people are still gonna be sheep. Like Zah said, they're gonna be sheep, and they just gonna keep following, keep trying to keep up. It's just going. It's like it's inevitable. It's gonna be just a constant. You know what I mean?
That cycle. Never ending. Cause we already putting the next generation on that shit, and they riding along with it.
Yep.
So
any kid that's over 11 or 12 years old is already programmed and trained to think the new 2023 Gen Z mindset. Mm-hmm. So that's why I said the only people we can help is all the kids that's like 9 or 10 and younger. But if you're 11, 12 years old, you are already caught up into the iPhone, hoverboard. I need to have the rollie on my wrist at 14, 15, Cuban chain flow at prom, at 8th grade middle school. Like, at 11, 12 years old or up, you're already programmed to that mindset.
Shit is crazy. Like, kids can't even be kids. They can't just go out and play.
Through hoods, or I be in the city. Bro, kids don't be outside running around. Kids don't be outside riding bikes. They don't go to the playground, play ball, go in the swing set. Bro, these kids in the house. These kids playing the game. It's just like you said, bro. Kids are not kids no more. Like, when it was Christmas time, you don't see kids running around. Man, kids used to couldn't wait to run outside on Christmas Eve, mischief night before Halloween. Man, bro, that shit is dead.
It is. Just give me my gifts and I go on my way. That's it. Get your gifts and leave me alone from the parents. Like that's where we at as people. That's why I believe when people say it was a shift in 2020, I could honestly believe that.
That COVID shit really changed like the whole dynamic of just how everybody think, move, talk, act, way of life. People starting businesses and everybody becoming more self-made. Everybody getting their hustle on, gas going up, being damn near $5 a gallon, inflation, all these jobs getting laid off. Every time I'm looking on the gram, it's new jobs, McDonald's, Walmart, closing, thousands of workers, closing hundreds of locations, and people thinking that this shit that's going on is all a game and all the jokes because y'all worried about the new red boots on the gram. It's like, yo, it's real shit that's out here going on.
All that shit is set up fucking distractions. My bad. All distractions and shit to keep your mind off of what's really going on.
And they know that people is gonna be more infatuated in red boots over the fact of multiple countries coming out with a new currency and the worth of the US dollar might not be worth nothing. But y'all more worried about red boots.
Or who's worried about who's hitting who in this toxic ass relationship. I gotta tune in.
Yeah, like you sitting there with $10,000 in your hand, but that $10,000 in your hand ain't even worth $10.
I believe we're so blind as a people that if we fucking got into war right now with either Russia, Korea, or both of them at the same time, we would still be programmed to worry about what's going on social media and shit than actually prepare for what's about to happen. Like, we're so lost, and it's like it just takes somebody that has a high power to just, you know what I'm saying, come out and just say, man, just be aware, open your third eye, just look at what's going on in the world right now. You can't afford to like just bullshit through life and worry about social media and social norms and all this other bullshit. The world is getting too crazy out here. Other countries are letting it be known that they don't fuck with America. They've been said it, but they're making it known now.
Like, we don't need y'all. Y'all can keep all your goods. Y'all can keep all your transport, all your access, all your American way of life, all the American. Y'all can keep all that bullshit that only the people that live in America believe in, but we don't believe that shit no more. Like, word up.
To the point where people will start leaving America. I believe
people is waking up. Yes.
Like how people used to, like from foreign countries.
We'll make housing more affordable. If you need a single bedroom, we'll drop it back down to $600-700, just so people don't leave. Because like you said, people will up and leave and realize other countries are just as great and as beautiful as we see this to be. And they're like, damn, I can't find another home in Italy or Paris or Europe. I don't gotta stay out here to have a good way of life. And the world's gonna panic. They're gonna decrease the value because they're gonna want people to stay. And then it's like, why couldn't y'all do that? We just needed we needed a couple million people to leave first, so now we can make everything more affordable. So now gas will go back to $1.50, and you can put $20 and fill up your car, no matter what car you got. That's what they're gonna do to let people be encouraged to be like, oh no, we can stay. Gas is $20. Gas is $20 again. I'm only paying $6.50 a month. I got 3 bedrooms.
When the percentages change up, they're gonna go right back.
Just
That's all it is.
people. And then as soon as they feel like they got a good amount of Americans still around, right back to the bullshit. Probably even worse.
Yes.
And it's like a lot of people done announced they like
the declaration, not the declaration, but the
citizenship. They announced their citizenship. So
like you pretty much saying like fuck the U.S. They some ops. I'm staying on this side now. I want to be with the Mexican or the Jamaican or the Italian. I want to be with the red, white, and green. I'm giving up the red, white, and blue.
Right.
Honestly, I can literally tell you this is 2 people that actually did. 2 brothers from Patterson, New Jersey. Weren't in the gang shit or nothing. They decided to renounce their American citizenship and move to Japan, learn Japanese, and they got their own anime studio.
Right. Because we're so tricked to believe that America is the only way of living. Like,
bro, the way they talk about America, and we don't live here, but the way they talk about this shit, you would thought this shit was heaven. Like they talk about compared to other countries, and how other countries that don't live here, the way they see us, how we market ourselves and push ourselves off, man, you would have thought it's heaven. Like you would have thought the U.S. living in the States is like living in heaven. I just don't understand why they, like we literally just act like we just this best country in the world. We got the best food, the best people, the best women, the best air. We just got the best everything.
Free, home of the brave.
Where you get land of the free, home of the brave, where you get judged by the skin tone of your fucking, like by your fucking color of your skin.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to America. Don't forget your change.
Yep.
That's all it is.
You couldn't where you can walk around with real semi-automatic weapons now in Florida. You don't even have to have a license now. You could just walk outside with no permit with a big ass gun, no questions asked.
And I want a lot of y'all to realize that a lot of this food and stuff that we eat, something that you can get up and go get from the store, is banned from other countries. So I want you to know that a lot of the stuff that we use, a lot of stuff that we have access to, is not good for us. It's not good for you to spray Febreze and inhale that just due to the chemicals. But U.S. is not going to tell you that. But when you go to these other countries and you ask them for Febreze or you ask them for some Dorito chips, they're going to look at you like, yeah, that food is processed food. That food is banned because that's the leading up to giving you colon or giving you this type or whatever. But see, America not going to tell you that. They're going to tell you to spend that $5.99, get them bag of chips, go spend $8 to get you a little Happy Meal for your kids, knowing it's destroying you, and they're putting ingredients in the food to make you be addicted and have the craving for it.
It's all a setup. And then Americans just get fatter and fatter and fatter and more lazier, not wanting to do shit.
And then you go to these other countries, you see these niggas, everybody got abs, everybody look like they in shape, everybody look like they can run a mile at any point in time. You got kids that been working since they was 8 or 9 years old. They've been going to school all year round. You got 9-year-old U.S. kids that's looking bigger than grown men in other countries. 9 years old, you are bigger than a 30, 40-year-old man. And it's not healthy, but we're not going to say obesity is a bad thing. We just going to say, yeah, he just eats a lot, he just fed. That's why you got shows like My 500-Pound, My 600-Pound Life. You're just watching somebody feed another motherfucker. You watching this motherfucker feed this nigga 8 square meals a day. Like, what the fuck?
In America is okay.
Like, why does he need, this nigga need breakfast, a snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack, another dinner, snacks. It's like, dude. He's 600. You feeding this nigga 5 full course, like literally cooking him 5 different meals, and just watching this nigga take up the whole bed and just eat up. They're like, yeah, I've just been like this for the past 13 years. I haven't been able to see my ball sack since 2009. So who was helping you?
And real quick, I got mad love. I got love for the plus size community, plus size women. Shout out to y'all. But at the end of the day, you cannot sit here and lie and say it's okay if you like 230 to 250. But when you start hitting the point where you 5'82" and you can't physically get out of bed without assistance, or you can't take a shit and not have somebody close to you to help, you know what I'm saying? Once you hit that point, it's like you can't blame nobody else but yourself.
And at the end of the day, if you are overweight or you are obese, don't get mad at me because I'm telling you that you're unhealthy. That should not be no crime for you to be like, hey, you should work on trying to live a more healthier lifestyle. Some people, not even just women, men and women, you guys are unhealthy. You guys can't walk, you guys can't run, you can't even wipe your own ass. How is that okay? Can't nobody sit there and tell me that that's okay and I need to accept that person. They are making bad life choices. What your weight and what your body looks like is a reflection of the choices that you make in the kitchen. Unless you have a liver or a medical situation, that's different. But how your body looks, whether you're big or small, is a reflection of what you do in the kitchen. If you don't have no discipline to where you need to eat 6 square meals a day and you weigh 580, I feel as though you need to get to a better place health-wise. I'm not sitting here telling you fat, and I'm not sitting here telling you just because you might be bigger than the average person that that's too much. But if you can literally go to a doctor and the doctor is saying, yes, your current weight right now is unhealthy for you, don't get mad at me.
And don't say that they fat phobic.
They're telling you if you gain any more weight with the size you're at, you might not be able to stay here. How are we wrong for telling you, hey, maybe you should get healthier so you can stay here a little bit longer? No, we're wrong for telling you the truth. There's a difference between accepting somebody for what they is and telling somebody like, yo, you know if you keep doing that crap, you're going to die.
Wally, the movie, looks like a possibility in the world. It's sad. And it's like, y'all seen Wally.
Yes.
Where the humans can't move anymore and they depend.
Their bones have
machines.
shrunken and their body has gone fat. Literally, the fat has eaten their bones.
And they're all in chairs.
They can barely wiggle their fingers.
They barely can even stand up. And they only got to stand up at the end. But just imagine how many years and how long that was going on till they hit that point in society to where they solely depend on machinery to do everything for them.
You see it's 2023, right?
Yeah.
You wanna know what year that was in that movie? That was 5023.
Yeah.
Literally, 3,000 years from now, that's where the world going to, based on standards and how everything's going. Because
like
they already see it happening. Because after the movie came out, what came out? Hoverboards.
I feel like cars gonna start elevating. Like I feel like cars driving, it's not gonna be on the road no more. It's gonna be in the air.
Yes. There's already motorcycles like that now.
Like it's gonna literally be like the only thing that's on ground is humans, but everything else is flying. Yes.
Yes.
Like Teslas is going to be the new Corollas and Hondas in the next 5. Like they gonna look at you like if you got a Tesla that's old school.
They already said in LA. They already said by 2025 or 2024 they're gonna illegal like make regular cars that we drive now illegal, and you have to have an electric car, no way around
for it to be legal. Like that's why they're trying to get everybody to get on the Tesla wave now, so they can get rid of all the old cars.
And if you got it, you gonna get hit with a ticket or some other shit.
And it's basically like you saying, it's on some shit to where the only way you'll be able to use a car is if it's electrical. Is what you're saying?
Electrical.
It has to be electrical.
And if your car takes gas, you're not either going to be allowed to drive it. Like you said, it's going to be illegal. So every time they see you in it, they're going to pull you over, take it, and jump start that shit.
Mm-hmm. Every time. They saying the future is now, and they're not playing.
Real shit.
I still believe that that's mostly because they're trying to say fuck the gas company.
Nah, real shit.
All honesty, it's to my opinion, it's literally them trying to say fuck the gas company.
That's crazy.
Cause for real, cause honestly, the oil tycoons make the most money.
Cause what if people can't even afford for no damn electric car?
They money back. Now they gonna have to go steal it because their job doesn't pay them 6 figures.
The world, not even the world. This shit is only solely happening in America. America,
like
at this point, is set up for you to fucking lose.
In my opinion, it seems like it's set up to where the only people that can really get ahead is rich people or middle class. There is going to be no such thing as low class.
Yes.
You either got money or you're rich. There is no you broke. You're living paycheck to paycheck. You barely got it. It's either you have it or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's either you got it or you're rich. Like, you know what I mean? It's not gonna be no rich, mid, broke. No, it's gonna be either you either got it or it's either you a millionaire or a billionaire. I feel like they try and eliminate the low class. They're trying to literally set up to where if you make low income and you don't really make that much, you're not gonna survive out here, so leave. Or send yourself to jail and crash out because you gotta try to keep up with the Joes.
That's all it is.